Hi, it's Rob again. The bike's nearly 11 months old. No, it is 11 months old. I've changed a couple of things and I'm going to go over them. My last video, a few people said I don't know what I'm on about, just because I don't like the brakes they've just probably bought on their bike. I'm not that sort of person that if I've got it, means that I think it's the best thing on earth. If it's shit, it's shit. It's tough really, don't get butt hurt by it. But anyway, yeah, right. These new bars, they're great, I like them. They're much better profile than the standard giant ones. They're carbon fibre fat bar. They're really good. The brakes, still not my favourite thing in the world, so you know, if you bought a pair, what are your comments on them really? But I've really struggled to get them to feel right. Sort of, like I said in my old video, they're either on or off. I've bled them, and I think using the bleed blocks is a bit of a, I don't know, you shouldn't really, because it pushes the piston far too far out. So next time I'm going to bleed them with the pads in, maybe just a little thin bit of plastic between the disc and the pad either side. We'll see if that works. Changed to a Shark 50 tooth rear cassette expander thing. You get this with it as well, and it's worked really well. It's fantastic. Works great with the setup. Now what else have I changed? Nothing really. The rear shock, I have gone through two shocks since the last video. A Cane Crete coil, which was great, but it just would not stop rattling even though the DU bushes were brand new. And a Fox X CTD, which again was a little bit too soft for this really, so I've just gone back to that. There's a couple of problems with it. This seems to have bed in a little bit more now and feels better. I've ran a little bit less air in it, just to sort of soften it up a bit. 35% sag, full of bands, and it feels better, but it's taken nearly a year to get there. I think we've got to change the knobby shorty on the front because we're getting drier out here now, and change it back to a DHF or something, I don't know, a bit quicker rolling. But yeah, there's a bike still running great. It's had no real major services, or the forks are just as they are, the shock is as it is. It's just the gear, the brakes are just getting a little bit better now. Now we've bled them, but look. Isn't that? Look, a sheep. No, it's fine. I'm getting the ground. See? Oh shit. Ooh. Yeah, we'll see what that does then.